What up, fight fans and family? It's your boy Big Zan coming at you with another video concerning the boxing world. So if you're a fight fan, I know you happy, man. I know you ecstatic. It was a wonderful weekend of fighting. The face of boxing himself stepped in the ring with the man Dmitry Bivol, and he got swept. I mean, he lost every round in my opinion. I gave him 2, scoring the fight 118 to 110. The judges at the end of the night scored the fight 115, 113. That's another video, another time, another topic. But there's something wrong with that. You don't see nothing wrong with that, I got nothing to say with you. But can't be too mad because the better boxer won at the end of the night. The better man that showed up that night won. He walked out of the ring without a loss. And that's a win in my book with what goes on in boxing today. That's neither here nor there though. Canelo Alvarez showed up to confront Dmitry Bivol, take his championship title at 175, and Bivol was not having it. You know, a lot of people saying that Canelo was done after the fight. Let's talk about what happened in the fight, though. Let's talk about what happened in the fight. So Bivol, like I said, the only 3 of the fights that Dawson pitched that was the only fight I was going to watch of the 3 fights that Dawson pitched, because I feel like the other guys had no chance. That being Triple G at 40, Makabu, who'd been knocked out twice already. I feel like Bivol had the best chance to beat Canelo Alvarez. And he proved me right, man. He proved me right. Basically, like I said, the man is a pure boxer, technically sound, disciplined. His discipline and his patience is crazy. The patience and the discipline he displayed in the ring, even though he's like dominating, was crazy. Man, like I got to get my hats off to him for that. But good hand speed, great movement. Will not be on the ropes against nobody, not even Canelo Alvarez. He on the ropes for all of 2 seconds at a time. Most of the fight was in the middle of the ring where he wanted to be at, and the ring was small, very small. Canelo know he need to be ashamed of that, man, making that ring that small so nobody can have movement against him. But it didn't matter for Dmitry Bivol. I felt like Dmitry Bivol had the best chance because of his hand speed, his slickness in the ring, his movement. All I said is the problem with me and Bivol and other people that Alvarez's fault is the punching power. You know, you notice Canelo Alvarez don't win fights off points no more. He not coming there to look all pretty, look all cool and stuff. He coming there to knock you out. His style now is slow feet, not much head movement. He plots forward. He's very high ring IQ. He's still looking at you, observing you the whole time, waiting for you to make a mistake. But he's not all flashy. He doesn't throw combinations and stuff like that. And I think in a Bivol fight, that point is proved more so because he was only throwing hooks the whole night. He may have thrown 6 to 7 jabs over a round or 2. You know, he wasn't really active in the jabs. He wasn't mixing his game up. I could see that he was tired by round 6 or 5. I don't know if it's the extra weight, but I can't say that because at 175 when he fought Kovalev, he wasn't tired. So I don't know what's going on with that. A lot of people speculating he's vegan. I can't say too much about it because I don't know exactly what goes into changing your diet up in a fight game. I know you need good nutrition and good substance, but I don't know what a fully vegan diet would do to a person's performance who's been eating like meat and stuff their entire career. But like I said, man, Bivol dominated the man. Like I said, punching power was going to be a problem. And it was to a certain extent, but not so much so because he couldn't hurt Bivol. A punching power and getting somebody, keeping somebody honest is only a problem if they can hurt you. If not, you're just going to win on points. And that's what happened with Bivol. Canelo was throwing all type of power punches and stuff, overhand rights, overhand lefts. He just could not catch Bivol. Bivol was very disciplined, defensively disciplined and sound. The only thing he was mad about was his arm being like so sore from all the punches that Canelo threw and hitting his arm. But that's neither here nor there. I'm very satisfied with what I saw from Bivol. And I'm glad this happened because that means now that we know Canelo has no business going above 175. A lot of people talking about he gonna rematch the guy. Why? You lost 10 rounds to zilch, 10-2. Like, there's nothing else that can be done. If anything, you'll lose worse because now Bivol doesn't have to focus on a fight plan or a game plan. Because the one he had just shuts you off so badly. There's nothing you can do to adjust from that. He can work on sitting down his punches, stopping you this time, putting a bigger exclamation point on his win over you, you know? So with that being said, I don't think he has no business being at 175, because if he would have fought Better Beef would have really hurt him. Now, what this means moving forward is he needs to handle the people down at 160 and 168. He talking about he couldn't come back down to 160. Now, you ain't got no choice but to 168, 160, and that's where Benavidez is and Charlo is. You know, rumored Spence to move up, but I know Spence ain't gonna do nothing but fight Crawford now, because beating Canelo after losing to Bivol in that fashion would throw some salt on that win. And he wants the biggest fight possible, so he's definitely going full steam ahead with Crawford. But very satisfied fight weekend, man. This just, you know, highlighted what like us as boxing fans been saying, you know, about, you know, Canelo just not being like just an over-the-top boxer. His fight plan is simple. How he fights his last few opponents were all simple, the same manner, you know, not much head movement, not footwork, none of that. And a lot of people saying, you know, it's over for Canelo. I don't think it's over for Canelo. I think his fight fans still gonna be there. I think he can still make bat his eye and get 400,000 plus pay-per-views. That's not gonna happen until he loses for somebody with a bigger name at a lower weight division. But what did change is that invincible aura that he had, that, who's going to beat Canelo? He's looking for people to beat him. Now it's a greater case for him to fight the likes of Benavidez, Charlo, Errol Spence, Andrade. I think the last person on his list would be Andrade. But yeah, Andrade. It's more of a case. Now you got to go handle that. If you want to save face and make face and get that star power back, you got to go beat one of those guys that people been talking about. You've been dodging or you've been ducking. Plain and simple. That invincible aura is gone now. You want to get it back, beat one of them guys. And I think that fight is a lot closer now. One of those fights. Like I said, man, the Bivol showed up. Looking forward to him fighting Archer Better Beef for Undisputed at 175 sooner or later, before Better Beef was too old. It went not how I would, because I thought Canelo would win. Honestly, truly, I ain't gonna sit here and feel, but nothing like that. But I'm not surprised. That's how it went, you know. Like I said, I thought Caleb Plant was winning on points before he got knocked out, and I knew Bivol would outpoint and outbox him. I just thought that he might fold under pressure like Caleb did, like Smith did, like Saunders did. And great weekend of boxing, guys. I'm happy that I paid for that pay-per-view. I wouldn't pay for the other ones, Triple G and Macaboo. But I don't think we're gonna see those. Fortunately, he can go in there and he can go in there and fight somebody who we really want to see fight next. Canelo's a true champion. I don't think this loss is gonna mess him up as far as like how he approaches the fight game. I think it's just telling him that he shouldn't be at 175. And Usyk should never be talked about again as far as Alvarez jumping in the ring with Usyk. Never again should somebody be saying that. I already knew that was fluke. I said that before he hopped in the Bivol fight. Ain't no way in hell he about to fight in Usyk, and ain't no way in hell he should. But this weekend we got Castano, Charlo 2. I'm giving this the one to Charlo. I think he's going to knock Castano out. I don't think he's going to let it go to the judges. I've seen Charlo fight better than he did when he fought Castano the first time around, when he was only 14 fights in. Like, for real, honestly and truly, I'm not lying. Like, he did not come to win the first time he fought Castano. If he shows up this time and loses, I know that they're going to give Castano undisputed, as they rightfully should. But I don't think it goes there. I think Charlo is too focused this time around. I think he got a point to prove. And we're going to see an undisputed Lions-only champion this weekend. And Derrick James, now, if he don't get Trainer of the Year, we know there's a problem. Honestly and truly. Now, two people from Reneso's camp have lost massive fights. There's no reason Derrick James shouldn't get it off the Spence fight back alone after the eye injury and the car accident. And we're going to see Charlo get undisputed this weekend. Mark my words. So, good fight weekend, guys. On that note, It's your boy Big Zan. I'm out. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all with another video. Peace.